Hello everybody, welcome to the Spottiest stream here. We've got some Rocket League Splash Series action coming up here. The Rocket League Splash Series is sponsored by Invisbar, GamersOn.tv, and Heady Scarf Gang. So, yeah, we gotta get into some big matches. Riptide Cup action coming up really soon, and I'm excited for this match. It's the only match tonight, but I promise you, being in the match tonight, it's a pretty big match tonight. Both these teams, if you already don't know, are free, and oh, they have not lost yet. And I don't know if they're going to be losing anytime soon. Things definitely look like it's maybe more so favoring the fact that they may not. But, I mean, hey, both these teams are defeated. Got to play against each other. It's going to be easy. In fact, both these teams are so good. I believe they also have the same game differential. Oh yeah, they have the same game differential as well. So, yeah, these guys want to have the, trying to have the best start to the season as possible. They, it's already pretty good start en route to getting to those playoffs. Reminder, only the top 6 out of 8 teams, sorry, the top 5 out of 8 teams are guaranteed the playoffs. The number 6 seed, it has a chance. So again, these teams are in very good positions. These teams also are 135 Cafe con Leche and Mach 10 Academy. We've seen the Mach 10 main team. That's a Surge Cup team. That's a different roster. That roster is currently has a 2-2 record. Again, yeah, very different than to the Academy team, which we have not seen. We have not seen this Academy team before. But here they are. I have seen Cafe con Leche. We actually saw them in week 1 when they played against Fifth Corner Esports. Origin beat that team 3-1. In fact, 3-1 seems to be kind of their motto this series, this season, because all their wins are 3-1 wins so far. Again, mind every match is the best of 5 in the regular season. See, all their wins have been 3-1 wins. Whereas for Mach 10 again, the only real scare that Mach 10's had is a Game 5 over New Age Pirates, a team that currently 0-4. So, yeah, for Mach 10, that was not a great start to the season, almost losing to New Age Pirates, but ever since then, they've kind of improved. They've been able to fix any issues. Yes, because most recently they just swept Omega Titans, which is, again, it's seen that as 1-3, and then again, they also beat 5C Origin 3-1. Only shared opponent with these teams, so yeah, Mach 10, their season's been relatively simple. This is definitely their toughest match so far. Cafe con Leche, their most impressive win was against Adrenaline Dropouts just last week. If you guys don't know about Adrenaline Dropouts, you should know pretty soon that who they are, because they just won the Skybird Series Champions division for the most recent season. Although, to be fair, the Dropouts are having a difficult time right now, with a 1-3 record, so again, that was a C1, C2 division for challengers. Obviously, here there's a lot of C3 teams, so again, who knows? Both these teams, at least I feel, haven't had again, I haven't had tough enough schedules for themselves. That offer some maybe easier on paper matchups, but since then, again, they had to improve. This prediction poll is live. Make your votes known. Who do you think will take this one? Cafe con Leche or Mach 10 Academy? I do believe Cafe con Leche would probably be the favorite in here, but technically they've had a tougher schedule, but again, a tougher schedule, it doesn't really matter. Again, these guys are having incredibly good starts to the season, but they got a lot to do here to prove that they can continue that kind of run, which in itself will be difficult. There's actually another team in their group that's also motivated, that team being Trample Gaming, who we've also seen. Currently Trample Gaming at a 4-0 record. I believe we saw them when they played against New Age. And we'll hopefully get these teams in very soon. Again, that match will be starting just a few minutes from now. Again, it is a best of 5. It is the only match. It is the only match tonight. As again, we're gonna make sure we get things in as hello there in chat. Who is that in chat? Hello there. Oh, hello, Agent. How you doing? You doing well? Again, hopefully you're doing well. I'm making sure I get messages out to these guys. And we're gonna make sure we get these things kind of rolling out here. These teams, because again, I want to see this best of 5 matchup. It's the only match tonight, but I'm happy it's the only match tonight. It's a big match. It's a big deal. As simple as this. Definitely packed quite the punch. Again, I'm just excited for this. I want to see what is going to happen here. So many really solid teams in this grouping. You really got to prove yourself. And again, this is going to be a tough match for both these teams. Again, both of them have had what I would consider pretty easy runs so far. Again, they've had to go up against 1-3 teams, 0-4 teams. Well, again, I consider Kavik and Leche the favorite in this matchup. I hate to say this, there really isn't. There really is no favorite one. There's no strong favorite, that's for sure. There's no strong consensus, I think, on a favorite in this matchup. But undefeated records, they still have them. So again, it's up to one of them to take it, the other down here. Will be week 4. Technically, it's actually week 5 right now, but these guys rescheduled from a week 4 match. I was meant to be played last week to today. So excited for this one. We're only about a minute or so away from that match start time, from our series beginning. Hello, Solo. How you doing, Solo Nalo? I haven't actually seen Astro 11 in a while. You guys are having a pretty good season, though, 3-1. Haven't had you guys on stream in a while. It sounds like you guys have been doing just fine. Hopefully things are going well. Did I just call you Astro Olivet? I'm so sorry. I know you're not an Astral anymore. It's Olivet Gaming. There you go. My apologies. I knew that as well, and I blanked. I'm tired. I'm just gonna say I'm tired. My apologies there, Solo. No, Olivet Gaming. There we go. Again, we're gonna see these two teams though playing. They are in the same group, I think, as Olivet, so that's interesting. Solo's doing some scouting on both these teams. Do not blame him whatsoever. As Matt again has been sent over. These teams should be in any moment. Again, we're just trying to make sure we get these teams in, and that we're not having any major issues. I know that Mach 10 is ready, because I see Busby, Asfu, Techie are all in there on the little chat. Hang on, X35, Cafe con Leche. And I haven't seen them yet. I know Fobs is on, but that he'll be here. Yeah, there we go. There's the Mach 10 Academy team. They're in the lobby, so we have them here. Again, we're gonna wait up to 10 minutes for for both these teams to be available and joining in. We aren't on any major rush though. But yeah, again, we are waiting on Cafe con Leche. Hoping another 4-0 matchup? Hey, that'd be fun. You guys playing Cafe con Leche tomorrow? Oh, you are. Oh yeah, if they win, it'd be a 4-0 versus a 4-0. That'll be an interesting matchup. Oh, and then you get to play Mach 10 afterwards in week 6. That'll be fun. You guys have a tough schedule there in Trample Gaming. But again, yeah, we're just waiting here on Cafe con Leche to join. My apologies on the delays here. I'm hoping that they're just getting things sorted. I don't like delays, but it seems like they're just having some minor issues. But as soon as we sort it out, we'll get things going. But again, we'll give them up to 10 minutes to join past match. I mean, if they don't join those 10 minutes, then they will drop a game here. I'm hoping we don't have to do that. I don't think we have to. I know Fobs is online. I assume if Fobs is online, the whole team should be online. Again, we're just trying to get things to get sorted out here. As I do see, it looks like they're joining in. I can see Fobs is in a chat. I see Pachi's also there. I'm really hoping that I'm not having any major issues here. I haven't gotten any message from them, so. But again, yeah, they have 4 players: Fobs, Headbangers, Old Jamal, Pachi. Wonder which of them will play. There we go. Fobs, Jamal, Pachi. Looks like that's gonna be their lineup. Again, just trying to get communication here with these guys. But again, it seems like they're online. Again, much love info has been sent. I'm hoping they're not having any major issues here. As there they are, Fobs, Jamal, Bustaby, and Pachi's also in. Pachi, by the way, also goes by Sonora. If you see Sonora, that is Pachi. He prefers to go by Pachi. So that's the name I'm going to give him here. But they're in. Let's give a good luck to these teams for this best of 5 series. Sorry about the delay, but we're all ready. A 3-0 team versus a 3-0 team. A matchup that I'm sure you'll all love to see. Next 35, Cafe con Leche take on Mach 10 Academy here. A rescheduled match. Both these Riptide Cup sides are ready for it. Their seasons have been, let's just say, not that difficult so far on the record books. Now they've got their tough matchup, and Fobs has already put one in. Cafe con Leche with a quick start. I mentioned that I would consider them the favorites in this matchup, and a touch like that from Pachi can definitely help them there. Quick pass, quick start. Cafe con Leche on the board. Challenge. Pachi. A second touch from Pachi, trying to get the double tap. It will be Busby to clear. Fobs. Back up field again. These teams are getting the higher kind of levels in that rank echelon. Again, this is a champ 1 the champ 3 league, because that's an interesting redirect. That will go in under Fobs' name, but it was not Fobs to shoot. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Busby, who just redirected what was an off-target touch onto his own net, and that will go in. Well, that was a quick start here. Don't expect much faster as now. Jamal! That goes through. Oh, another goal for Cafe con Leche. And Mach 10 Academy have been completely wiped out here at this point. Bob's Jamal, the passing plays here are just absolutely astounding. So many passes, so many goals. Cafe con Leche. Gonna be a quick start for them. Now another one, Jamal just wide to the target. Cafe con Leche are still shooting. They do not want to stop. Pachi now. Dribbled on the field. Bounce off the sidewall. Techie should be first to it, but he does get dunked. Fobs jumped in as well. Double commit from Cafe con Leche. And for the first time in this game, Mach 10 Academy are on offense. Here comes Estru. And that will be saved. Techie up the corner. Midfield. Jamal will get over Busby. You'll see nothing there. Fly for Cafe con Leche. Techie. Pachi, that's onto the sidewall. Espru Not on target, but it does stay close. You know, threatening shots here from Mach and Kavik and Leche do have a history of panicking on defense when things get tough, and they panicked right there. Techie will put in the first for Mach Academy. Another double commit on that goal, and then Jamal. There was no need to go over that. That shot was off target. It wasn't an easy one to call, but he had a little more time than he thought he did. And again, I told you, Kavik and Leche, the last time I saw this team, I remember they have a history of panic plays. A lot more so than what we've seen from Mach Academy so far. Even though Kavik and Leche have scored more, as that's actually left in front of Espu. That's not a bad touch. Fobs is going to jump for it. Espu still gets the clear. Now a dunk from Pachi. Fobs to the midfield. Jamal's missed it, and Pachi's going to race his way back. Look at the ball and the boost. And maybe even get a challenge. He bumps Espu out of the play. Kavik and Leche go upfield again. Must be dunked. Eki now. Mach 10 being given a little bit of space here, but Pachi won't let him pass much further than that midfield line. Here comes Jamal at the sidewall. Can't get the dunk on Busby. And Mach 10 move up again. Still, a lot of these plays from them are just coming from a distance, coming from tough angles. And if they can get themselves a little more central towards that net, let's see things change. It's Canova with the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Spuddy Stream. We're in Game 1 and a Kavik and Leche here of Thunder X35 Esports Organization is on a roll. That's goal 4. That touch from Esfu was not good enough, and Pachi wasn't able to beat out challenges earlier in this game on that on the offensive half. They'll win out that one, and that will result in a goal. Off the sidewall, Busby. Look at the touch there. Jamal was waiting for him though. It's been very dangerous. And yet it won't be too much of an issue as that's going in front. Jamal. Busby. Becky. Beaten by Fobs. Now Fobs in the midfield. That's a good shot from Pachi, but Busby will get there. Oh, and demos are just raining on the field here. Kavik and Leche going after the other side here. Mach 10 are holding offense. And yet Kavik and Leche do not care about that. They'll take the risk to go for the demo. Get themselves upfield. Like the passing from Kavik and Leche is what their biggest strength is. They will find each other in very strange positions as Esfru plunged by Fobs. And now Techie bumped out here by Jamal. He's actually waiting in the midfield for this touch from Pachi. But Busby's got the block. Kavik and Leche just need to keep their calm. 90 seconds left. They're holding a pretty substantial 3-goal lead. All they have to do is hold it. It's easier said than done, but also not a... There's also a challenge that they should be able to pass here, although that's a good touch from Busby. That is quite open there for Mach 10 Academy. Why is there's not a second challenge coming in quickly from Kavik and Leche? They had so much faith in that first challenge. The second one didn't really do anything, as that's a miss in the midfield. But it won't go in. Busby with the demo. Jamal moving in. He almost got bumped off that play. Again, these teams are getting very aggressive, very chippy. I like to see that kind of action. I love to see demo plays. It's it's a play style that super interesting to watch, super tough to work around, but it's not impossible. So here we go again. Busby. Mach 10 Academy have open backfield. There was a free throw for a second. But Esfu took too much time, and Fobs, what an incredible touch from Fobs. He's been the defensive mastermind for a lot of these plays from Kavik and Leche, especially late in this game. And Mach 10 have done a lot better at pushing upfield, and Kavik and Leche have sat back a lot further. So a lot of these challenges are coming from Fobs. He's putting in a lot of these plays. And just look at what he's doing in the breakout play. Busby. Upfield from Pachi. Second touch from Pachi. That's not going to be going in, but Kavik and Leche have not forgotten their goal-scoring roots. They're just taking a step back in the final seconds just to make sure their defense stands strong. And now, the ball will eventually hit the ground here. Game 1 will go to 135. Kavik and Leche. A dominant performance. It just did not slow down at all. Again, that kind of play, that kind of a style, is one that's going to be really tough to counter. Game 1, Kavik and Leche look like the team that's ready for this series, ready for the action. I know this is a best of 5, there's still a lot more to go. Only one game does not tell you how the series will run. What rank is this, Canovo? C1 to C3. But these teams are mostly C3. I know for a fact Cafe con Leche are definitely C3. And I would assume Mach 10 Academy. I know Mach 10 Academy is in Blackline. And like basically all the teams in Blackline Academy series are C3, GC1. So I'm assuming both these teams are C3. I know for a fact Cafe con Leche is. Or at the very least they're close. They're very close to it. They would be IC2 at the very worst. And again, I assume Mach 10 Academy is also there because they play in Blackline in the Academy series, which if you guys are wanting more Blackline matches, you'll get more later this week. Do not worry. Well, obviously, there won't be any tonight, but you might see some later on in the week. For now, this is just Splash Series action. But what a beat from Pachi. Jamal, open net. We'll take that one. 15 seconds in. And that didn't take long. Pachi over Bustby. And Jamal, well, he did almost double commit. There, Pachi, he'll recover. He'll go for the shot instead as he waits on the ground. These beats from Cafe con Leche, they're always trying to find each other. This is not a team that's known for mechanics, although I will say they have pretty good mechanics. It helps in fact that, again, they're, on the higher rank side when it comes to the teams in this league. What really helps them, again, is, again, just that team effort. Their wins are never a solo person. It's never one person you look at and go, yeah, that person is the person to look at. No. It's everybody. I mean, look at this from them. Jamal's shot wouldn't happen because of Pachi. Now that challenge from Fox wouldn't happen because of Jamal, and a goal goes in. Cafe con Leche just work around each other so well, and Mach 10 Academy are being left to pick up the scraps. And I mean, really, at this point, Mach 10 Academy just have to slow this team down. They shouldn't even be focused on trying to get wins at this point. Just slowing down Cafe con Leche itself might be a win for them this game. That is an open net. Oh, SVU should have put that on target. Jamal. That is right towards Busby. Double commit from Cafe con Leche. Again, while their offense, their passing might be great, their defense itself has had its issues. As now that's another one. SVU hit the bar. That's an open net. And that should have gone in. Mach 10 Academy had the chance. They took a lot of the boost away from Cafe con Leche. And they had that shot. They had a chance. It was well made. They just didn't do anything with it as Bob's now beaten by Busby. Becky. On target. Oh, Pachi's demoed! That's gonna go in! Techie will take it! Mach 10 Academy will strike back! Busby going all in on Pachi on that back line. Knows there's only one player back for Cafe con Leche. And he removes that one defensive option. We've seen a lot of demos, a lot of those plays last game. Now in this game, those plays have re-emerged. Trust me when I say this, I don't think they're going away anytime soon. One of the few ways I think Mach 10 Academy can really take down Cafe con Leche. They aren't going to have that teamwork that Cafe con Leche have, but they definitely could just demo out that defense. That's one way to make Cafe con Leche nervous. As this one, now Fobs is left right to SVU. Fobs still challenges, again, that defensive rock in the backfield in Fobs. He is so tough to shake off. As now Techie, let me a second touch, dunk on Jamal. How in the world did Jamal get that clear? Now, there's no way he got that. Jamal with a little bit of fortune on that back wall, but that's an incredible touch outwards. And Cafe con Leche are going to push up with it. Busby, save on that. Now Pachi in the midfield looking for Bobs. Jumping in is Jamal. Cafe con Leche sent everybody on that offensive track. They've got to go back quickly. Techie. Mach 10 Academy only need one goal, and that's in field. That's going to go in for Busby. And Mach 10 catching Cafe con Leche on a cold streak. A 2-2 scoreline with that pass in midfield. Cafe con Leche, again, that offense, they rely on it. But when that offense slows down, that's when things look really sketchy for them. They haven't scored since that first minute. And they're really pushing to try to get a third one here. Busby. Mach 10 Academy. We've done unlock the code of Cafe con Leche. How do you stop this team? Well, it's by catching them on the defensive cold streaks. Is that one? Oh, it's going off the post. Busby almost own goal. I'll be thanking the Rocket League gods. That didn't go in. And now Jamal to Fobs. Out on target. Another double commit from Cafe con Leche. Eager offense. They really need that third goal. Again, just for confidence, but really also for the lead. They know that they're not going to... This is not going to be tied for long if they don't score. As now in the midfield. Blocked by Pachi. Techie. That's on... No, it's not. It's actually off the crossbar. I thought that was on target. Cafe con Leche are going to be very thankful it wasn't. There's now another double commit. Again, it's always one player just sitting a little too close for Cafe con Leche. And Jamal, that's an incredible second touch. Up for Fobs. He's missed the shot entirely. And Pachi, beat by Techie. Jamal will get to it. As Cafe Con Leche, their rotation broke down there for a moment. Nobody was in that midfield to slow it down, and we're thankful that Pachi was aware that he had a player behind him that he could challenge like that. Now Techie. Fobs again with an incredible block. Now trying to get the beat. Fobs! Oh, he got past Espu, but he couldn't get to that on target. And here we go. Cafe Con Leche, one play upfield, and it's already back in their own half. Pachi with a backflip fake. Now he's got a flick over Techie. Waiting for it, baiting the players out. Mach Academy have sent 2 players up high for those challenges. But Espu will waste some time. Everybody's back. But Jamal trying to get that chance. Techie's got the beat there. Fobs in the midfield for Pachi. Esfu wins that one. Jamal committed heavily, but he didn't jump for it. And it's still tied. And Mach Academy, I mean, credit to them. That defense, those high challenges, everything about Cafe Con Leche, it suggests they want to go to the air. Everything except, I guess, Fobs. Fobs is a pretty grounded player overall, but even he'll go for those solo plays when he sees the opportunity. And Mach Academy have just done well to adapt to it, as that's a good passing play. 1, 2, 3. That's off the post. Cafe Con Leche nearly soft the lead, but it will elude them there in that chance, as it's done so many times before. As Busby, saved by Pachi. 10 seconds left. Maybe a chance for one of these teams to get a late game screamer. Esfru to the midfield. Double commit. But Cafe Con Leche will want to see that one gone. They'll want to see it hit the ground. We're going to overtime. So much back and forth, so much offense, and yet nobody has claimed this game just yet. Cafe Con Leche had a confident, strong game 1. Now in game 2, this series is getting kind of real for them. Mach 10 Academy are not going to roll over for their playstyle. And for Cafe Con Leche, while they have continued to do the same thing they've done all game long, it's been less successful. Although that was almost a chance there for Jamal and Pachi. All still on it. Techie will clear. Fobs, that pinch up field, but again, so many of these plays in the midfield getting caught by Mach 10 Academy. Fobs on the back wall. Pachi's there. Fobs has already jumped for that. That's a double commit from Cafe Con Leche, but again, it's only a bad double commit if they can't get that ball away. It's Fobs. Save there. Jamal. Challenge on F3 will make that shot slower, but it's a heads-up play from Jamal to challenge that. Jury's never going to win it. He knows that he can, at the very least, make things tougher for Mach 10 as Fobs waits on it. Ooh, Pachi was very nervous there. Went for the jump as well. Now in the midfield, open shot. That should go in. Oh, but it's a good save from Pachi. Double commits. You can talk about them all you want, but saves like that will keep your team in it. As for Cafe Con Leche, though, this is a lot of more defense than they'd like to admit. As that rotation has broken down a couple times. That's a bad touch from Pachi. Jamal will get the beat on Techie. Another shot thwarted here by Mach 10. Here comes Pachi down the field. Esfu still. Pachi. That's off target. Again, the chances just get away here. Bobs. Dunk by Busby. And Cafe Con Leche are sitting very far back. That's in front. Kept out. As here comes Jamal. Esfu's missed. Busby, last one back. He's got the block, but it's gonna have to require a second effort from Techie to really get it away. Now Busby. Already 2 minutes in OT. Nobody's been able to score, but that's a good play from Busby. Gets past 2. Esfu, shot. Oh, he's missed it entirely. Esfu at the net. He had a player who beat out both defenders from Cafe Con Leche, and he missed it completely. Here goes Bob. Jamal, he had a chance too, and that one, likewise, is missed. Esfu. Dribble. Stopped by Jamal. Techie now. Bobs. He's hitting it away. Jamal. Challenge on Esfu. Fobs, last one back. Not a lot of boost for the last defender. He's still got the block. And here comes Pachi, but he's missed his touch. Panic here for Cafe Con Leche as they try to keep control. At this point in the series, really, whoever going to win this, you'll have to take a moment of brilliance to do it. Jamal. Esfu in the midfield. Pachi, oh, double commit there with Fobs, and that's going towards the target as well. But I mean, But again, with all the double commits, they haven't been counted on them yet. Well, that's a good play. That's going to go in. Esfu will take the game there. Mach 10 Academy in overtime. It's an infield pass. It's been a lot of infield passes. This one, though, the challenge just didn't come fast enough from Jamal. And for a team that played that much defense, I'm impressed that they held it off for that long. 2 goals in that first minute, and nothing ever since. 9 saves total. Sorry. No, it's not 9 saves. It's 11 saves total from Cafe con Leche. So much defense. They need to get that ball out. They really struggled, especially, again, with that rotation on defense. They broke down far too often. Too many times they're stepping over each other. As again, everything should be fine here. What a matchup. So, I mean, if that's going to be the OT for Game 2, I'm hoping we'll see more of that. And everything should be... Hopefully, again, we're having some ping issues here, but it seems like all of that has been sorted out. Sorry about that. We're going to go into Game 3 here. Yeah, I know, we're only going into Game 3 by now. That's how long of a matchup this is going to be. A 3-minute plus OT. And the teams just keep on fighting, keep on asking. Mach 10 Academy with control in the offense last game. It was only a win in overtime, but it felt like it could have been so much earlier. Cafe con Leche, I mean, if they're going to continue that kind of challenge game, all they have to do is just make sure they get more consistent on offense. And especially with holding the ball in the midfield, they've given up that back line a little too easily at times, as that pinch from Techie was looking for, I think, a double tap from that angle. Which, double taps from that situation are very difficult, especially when you're that close to the ball. There's now another infield pass. Mach 10 Academy have caught Cafe con Leche on plays where they send players a little too high up off that back line. So many of these touches from Cafe con Leche are just clears. Oh, but they're going to counter. Jamal's going to score. He was given that shot for free. Mach 10 Academy. Did they not see Jamal, or... No, they definitely did. Esfu just didn't. Didn't think about that play properly. Didn't think about how Jamal could just shoot that one. And by the time he realized, it was far too late. And so far, every single game, Cafe con Leche have scored first. Although here comes Esfu. That's going to be a tie goal. Mach 10 Academy with a quick response. Right off the kickoff. Cafe con Leche just again, and when one challenge comes in too slow, you can see the whole team kind of lurch with it. Tie goal from Mach 10. Here we go off the kickoff again. Jamal. Oh, already had 1 goal. I was trying to look for the second on that solo play. But again, if there's anything Mach 10 Academy have done really well shutting down, it's been that offensive. It's been that aerial game from Cafe con Leche. They've wanted to take it to the air. They've liked solo plays. They like the pass in the air especially. They're not getting any of that anymore, as that touch straight to Techie. Bobs. The Cybel, he'll have some open room, or at least I thought he would. Busby shut that down pretty quickly. As here comes Mach 10, a close push. Really squeezing the life out of Cafe con Leche. Just trying to get a challenge through, just trying to get some open space. They're not going to find it easily, though. That's a good challenge from Jamal. Is that on target? No, it's not. Pachi jumping. Busby's got the clear. And Fobs going all the way back. Ooh, that's a dangerous pinch across his own net there from Fobs. Oh yeah, and he obviously knows that there's no one on the other team in front of his net, but that is still very dangerous to keep the ball that close to your net. Cafe con Leche are taking risks on defense to get that ball out. Again, the real question is, are they going to hold offense? They haven't been able to do that. Their midfield has been, let's be honest, non-existent. They haven't had a midfield ever since Game 1. While their counterattacks can be worthwhile, I haven't seen those. A lot of the counterattacks are stuff that Mach 10 are easily equipped at dealing with. Follow efforts. Again in the midfield. Blocked here. Pachi now. The sidewall. Techie will bump him away. Still, Pachi. Busby. Ooh, Pachi and Fobs both jumped at it. Meaning Jamal's got to wait back on defense. Esfu. We didn't do very well in that challenge. It's Fobs now. Demo on Busby. That's going to get rid of a foot in front of that net. Again, Cafe con Leche, a lot of demos on defense. You don't see those. You don't see demos applied back there very often. And yet, we've seen a lot of it. There's another one from Jamal now on Techie. Busby, baked by Pachi. Fobs not on target. Here comes Jamal, the back post, and that will find the back of the net. Cafe con Leche will strike again. A lot of time off for these teams. Finally, they get their chance, and of course, it comes from an infield pass off the back wall in front, and it went unchallenged. Cafe con Leche were there to strike, and once again, they hold the lead, but it's only one goal. And Mach Academy have anything to say about it, they'll score right back pretty quickly. Pobbs will block that almost. Almost made my words come true immediately off that kickoff. Jamal. Challenge. That will go to the midfield. Busby. B first to Apache though is trying to get that challenge. Again, just those first challenges making Mach a little awkward. I mean, Mach just eventually they'll win it though, because they're going for these 50s, they're engaging these quick challenges. As Pachi, that's almost on target. Busby will shoot. Busby will get blocked by Pachi. Here comes Academy in front. Oh, that was an open chance for Techie. He should have scored that one. Expects a player Techie's skill to get to that one, but he misread this bounce. Was a miss there. Jamal beat by Esfru. Fobs. Oh, he's backwards. I can't believe Mach didn't score there. Fobs overshot that one. Oh, he'll be thanking his lucky stars that Mach weren't there sooner. Still in front. Here comes Busby. That's not on target. Will be a free clear for Pachi as Jamal redirect. That's just wide. You could see the thought process there. He was looking for that quick shot. He knew he had the space for it, but he just couldn't put it on. As Jamal leaves it for Pachi. Long touch. Busby, does he have it? No, he doesn't. That's a second touch, but it is wide. Still searching. Infield. Fobs off the back wall. Esfru. Less than a minute here. Mach Academy are surging up ahead. Techie. That almost was redirected by Jamal in his own net. Just so many scary plays. I'm on the edge of my seat at this point. These teams are playing it very cool. The amount of close calls we've seen so far. As Busby. Oh, that's a bad touch. Pachi's gonna take it. An error in front of the net. Mach Academy had control, and then they lost it. And who was there? Pachi. And that goes in. Cafe con Leche will take insurance just like that. Now less than 30 seconds. Time is running out for Mach Academy, and the scoreline has just gotten even more difficult for them. They've got to score, and they've got to score soon. Give yourself as much time as possible to get that next goal. But Cafe con Leche are just not going to let them have it. Pachi, the dribble. Esfru jumps, but is still in front. Here goes Pachi again. They're going to beat out everybody. Techie's got the clear. And Mach 10, maybe a chance still. For that one, a triple commit from Cafe con Leche. Gonna make sure that nobody gets to that one. And that's gonna be game 3. Cafe con Leche. I mean, they 3-1 all their opponents previously in this league. All their wins are 3-1 wins. I mean, history might repeat itself here. Cafe con Leche, as long as they take game 4, it'll be another 3-1. Every single game, Cafe con Leche have looked strong. Somebody goes off the solo plays. Fobs with 2 assists. Jamal with 2 goals. Pachi with the other. And again, it's pretty simple how these things work. Fobs is going to sit back. You'll see him do that a lot. He's not that high-flying solo player. That will be Jamal, and Pachi will do that. Specifically Jamal. You see a lot of Pachi scoring on that back post. Receiving those passes. If Fobs the playstyle that you don't recognize. You don't ever talk about it. And yet, it's there always. It's always got an impact. You don't, consider his playstyle. You're not really considering what this team's backbone is like. Because it relies on Fobs to play well. And so far, Fobs, he's known for his consistency. I haven't seen that Fobs on a game where he's just looked super off. As Fobs, he's actually going to look for offense here. No second touch. That one will be cleared to the sidewall. And will be Mach Academy with it. Busby. Maybe looking for a dribble. He's got the space for it, but challenge from Fobs will take that away. Still a bump in front. And waiting there was Pachi, but that shot won't be on target from Esfru. A lot of plays here from Mach 10 where I want to see them get a little bit more accurate with their shots. They're missing that target multiple times. Cafe con Leche I think they have less chances on offense. They've made them count a lot more. Whereas for Mach 10, maybe going to get a bit happy with their chances. The fact that they have so much pressure. Not realizing that, well, if you don't score on that offense, That offense really isn't worth it after all. As here comes Jamal. Esfru in the midfield. Busby. Ooh, that's not a good touch. Jamal's going to try to shoot this one. Esfru will take it away. Now, the question is who will go for it from Cafe con Leche? Bobs will want it. Pachi will have to wait back here as Bob's taking a much more aggressive role. Jamal was up there with him, but Esfru takes it. Bob's another demo, this time on Techie. And now, oh, he's stuck in a headlock with Busby. We'll see if they'll hold that headlock. As now our 3v3 has just become a 2v2. And, well, I would be pretty hopeful with Jamal and Pachi on a 2v2, although who knows how good Techie and Esfru are as... Oh, wait a second. Who was it that just pulled out there? I think that was the Mach 10 player who just pulled out. I think that was Busby who just did that. Oh boy, he broke the unwritten rules. We'll see how Rocket League deems his fate for that one. Breaking the unwritten rules of Rocket League, I'm sure that's going to be a faux pas for a lot of you watching in chat, but for Mach 10 Academy, I don't blame them for doing that. I mean, I do not want to try to take the chance against Pachi and Jamal in a 2v2. Especially since Busby seems like their best solo effort player. I wouldn't want to take that chance as Esfru. Oh, maybe trying to make me wrong here. That's a good play in front. Busby had that chance. He just didn't get the reach for it. As here comes Techie. Jamal. Esfru. That is straight to Jamal. That's off target here. Cafe con Leche. Finding an open chance. Couldn't take that one. Now Techie. Clear past Fobs. Busby. Well, it's a backflip from Busby. Ever since breaking that Rule 1, he's been... Well, I'm just going to say, he's been kind of quiet. And he's been having a rough time with his mechanics. That's a good shot from Jamal. Busby will get there. On Fobs, he knows he should have scored that one. Now a pinch. Is that in? No way! Oh my goodness, Pachi! How? No way he got that! Oh, I'm absolutely baffled by how in the world he got that shot! Pachi, my goodness, buddy! How in the world does he find that angle? Cafe con Leche with the first goal this game, and it's an absolutely incredible shot from Pachi. My goodness. He had no chance of getting that goal, and somehow he manifested it. Out of nowhere, out of thin air. Magician, maybe. I don't know how he did that. Someone's gonna ask if he's got a rabbit under his hat. My goodness. Looking for another chance as Pachi. That one will stay wide. And I'm still baffled by that goal. That's incredible, but it's only a 1-goal difference. Oh, not anymore. Esfu's going to take that one. As Jamal did not challenge right at the right time. He went a little too far ahead. Just Waffles, these are the two undefeated teams. They both have records of 3-0, as you see from the scoreboard. That's going to change after the series. I think Leche, maybe a little bit. Maybe they're flying a bit high after that kind of goal from Pachi. They've kind of bring themselves back down to earth. It's only 1 goal as Busby. Who's going to be launched there? Jamal. Pachi. Jamal. That's a perfect pass. And that's a perfect shot. Cafe con Leche. And what really made it work is just this match from Pachi right on Jamal's dome. Cafe con Leche won't waste time on getting that opportunity. And they take the lead right back. The offense still here. Esfru. Off the corner. Fobs is missed. Jamal will send it away to Fobs. A second touch. That will almost get through Techie, but he still reads it in time. Now Pachi to the back wall. Now 2 players jumping. Cafe con Leche maybe getting a bit too confident in their solo plays. They've got to go back. Pachi won't have it. Techie in front. And that follow shot is blocked away. I should say thank you also, by the way, for the follow recently from Junior Reese Found. Thank you. Or JR Reese Found. Thank you for the follow. I know that was a while ago, but thank you for joining Spuddy's stream. We're in Game 4 right now. Final minute. Cafe con Leche, the 175 organization, are trying to keep that undefeated record alive. Eventually another 3-1 win for them. It seems to be their motto, going 3-1. Now they're looking just to secure it with one more chance. The passing upfield, Jamal, pumped out by Esfru. Techie will send it away, but it only goes to Fobs, although Techie has done well to get to that one. He's used all his boosts to do so. And just 1 deft touch from Pachi, 2 deft touches from Pachi. And now Mach 10 are back on defense. Techie, and keeps the corner. Jamal, back wall. Techie's got the first touch, but again, he's running out of boost here. Cafe con Leche just looking to hold it at this point. Bob's across the net. S through. Pinch upfield, Mach 10 Academy, maybe one more shot. Jamal doesn't get it. Techie in front, but it will be hit to the ground. The next 35, Cafe con Leche will stay undefeated. Another 3-1 win. All their series this season have gone 3-1. Started with that incredible shot from Pachi. It just continues from there on. Pachi really wanted this series to be over. Made sure it happened. Again, a 3-1 win for Cafe con Leche. Exactly what they wanted here against an undefeated side. They were the favorites coming in. They'll prove that as much as their offense still is just so incredibly talented. So tough to crack. It's such a difficult team to take on. That's going to be the end of that series, but it won't be the end of the night. We are going to get a quick interview with Cafe con Leche. So stick around for that. As, let's jump right in here. Hello there, Fobs, Jamal, Pachi. A 3-1. I feel like you guys just like write your own script here because it's 3-1 every single week. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. That's the 4th week in a row. You're being a team 3-1, and this is your toughest match so far. Your most impressive result so far. Taking down Mach 10 Academy. Fobs, you gotta tell me about this series. How are you guys feeling? This is your first major challenge, and you guys thrived.
Communication, really, because I haven't played the game a lot. I've been working too much. So we just focused on communication, and that really worked out really good this series.
Yeah, again, I could see a lot of passes, especially when you guys had to play a lot of defense. You relied more on passing that ball upfield than your solo plays. You saw Mach 10 started the counter, and to, Jamal, this is to you. You saw, you saw these chances, kind of these solo plays get thwarted by Mach 10. Now, you guys gonna change things up by the end of that series, going to a more pass-based style. That I'm sure that was intentional, but just like tell us anyways about that intention. Did you guys notice the Mach 10 Academy aggression, how they were stopping you guys with that midfield?
Like first game, I was a little bit out of it because I haven't played a lot. But like God said, communication helped us a lot. Mid game, yeah, we saw their aggression, but like we tried to adapt. We tried to adapt to their aggression, and we tried to capitalize of their mistakes.
Yeah, of course, and I think one of the, I think again, you guys did that super well, but there was no mistake in that goal that really kind of secured it for you guys. Pachi, that might be a contender for goal of the week. Seriously, that was insane. I have never seen someone hit an angle like that before. You gotta tell me about that. Tell me about that shot. I know you may not remember. It was again about like 2 minutes left in Game 4. Where you hit that impossible angle off that back wall. You gotta tell us about that goal and how in the world you did it. Are you magic, Pachi?
Maybe, man. I don't know.
Maybe magic.
But I'll try to confirm that by next week. But nah, man. I just knew that like. I wasn't even like trying to score. I just wanted to hit it downwards, and I think it went in because it might have been an own goal.
It was not an own goal. It was not an own goal.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
No, you scored that on your own.
We were saying like, yo, they just own goal.
That was not an own goal, my friend. That was not an own goal. You somehow scored that. I'm sure you're about as surprised as I am about how that went in.
That's
bro,
crazy.
I'm 120 ping Zen, bro. That's me.
Hey, Zen on 120 ping. Yeah, I know. Pachi's been playing like 100 plus ping all season long, and I mean, you've been used to it. Pachi, you gotta tell us, that ping is a very unique situation. Tell us about kind of the obstacles that ping provides and how you still are able to overcome them.
Bro, I'm just used to it. It's the only Rocket League I've ever known. Like, sometimes I'll get a ghost hit and get frustrated, but I don't know. That's just it, really.
Yeah, it's since we're from like we live in Puerto Rico. We normally get like we're really far from NA, so we normally get those 100, 120, 150 ping.
Like, bro, I play on hotspot. Shout out T-Mobile.
Wait, you played on a hotspot this series? Oh my goodness! Just to add more things into this equation.
He plays on yeah.
That is that's a first. I don't think I've seen that many people play on hotspot this consistently and still play that well. But again, you guys are, just continue winning and now take down what was an undefeated side. Next up, you guys have to play against Trample Gaming. Oh, it gets only tougher for you. That is the top team in your league. That team has been destroying everybody else. You guys, I heard you guys have to play them tomorrow. Fobs, you gotta tell us about that matchup. I know, again, Trample Gaming is a tough opponent. Is there anything you want to talk about that matchup?
Yeah, I got something. You ready, Jamal? Send it.
I'm ready to go.
Manda el
Like-
rafagazo.
Bro, you just got Rafa.
We like when we get to that match, we're gonna.
I can't believe it. Nah.
No, that ain't it, bro.
I'm not gonna curse. I'm not gonna curse in sports.
Lo tiro,
Rafa.
tiro.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, hit him with that, bro.
You guys are something else. This is.
We're gonna go full. Man. We're enjoying this this little ride we got, and we're just looking to continue and like at least the season undefeated. So might as well just keep winning games.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you guys should be pretty confident playing against Trample Gaming with the record that you have. Again, a big win, another free one. You guys seriously need to get a new scriptwriter. But yeah, you keep winning. That's all that really matters for you guys. Again, congratulations. Before you go, we're gonna do those little shout out segments. We'll start with Jamal. We'll go down the line. Jamal, you have any shout outs for us or the stream or anybody watching?
I mean, shout out my team. Shout out everybody that's watching. Shout out Sporty for giving his space for us to play our matches and streaming it. So yeah, that's about it.
Of course, we'll move on to Pachi now. Anything that you want to say as well?
Yeah, shout out T-Mobile. Thank you for sponsoring.
Not sponsored. Again, by the way, we have again, if you guys want to know what the sponsors for Splash Series, InvisparGamersOn.tv, Heady Scarf Gang, but no, we don't have T-Mobile. It's not one of our sponsors.
Soon, bro.
Not yet.
Coming soon.
Not yet,
Coming
not
soon.
yet.
Pachi's gonna make sure we get a T-Mobile sponsorship here.
Yeah.
This guy.
Of course. And of course, we'll end up here with Fobs. Fobs, as the captain, I get the last say. Is there anything you have here to kind of wrap things up?
First of all, shout out ROSS community. It's been pretty good. This is our first year playing in there, and everybody's like seems like they get together along, and that's like just great to have. Shout out Sporty, best caster in the league. There's nothing else to say. And shout out to 100X, as always. That's the org that's going up quickly.
Again, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on your win here, Fobs, Jamal, Pachi. Good luck tomorrow when you play Trample Gaming.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we ready. We gon'
Well, again, have a great night, guys.
Likewise.
Again, that was Fobs, Jamal, Pachi. You can tell a pretty interesting crew. Gotta like those guys. They're amazing people. Again, but a big win here. They are undefeated for a reason. We just got to see that reason. And I don't think we have any questions. I think on just how good that team is. But yeah, we're gonna ready to go. And thank you all so much for joining tonight. Thank you so much for joining the Sway stream, for being supportive. Thank you, Unalock, for the follow, who just followed in. Thank you so much. Again, thank you all so much for joining. Amazing rest of the night. I'll be live again tomorrow with some Blackline Championship Series action, and a lot of you have wanted it. Stick around for more on the Sportiest stream.